Well, howdy there, partners. Alright, so I do look goofy. Do I look good? I don't know. Probably not. I don't care. I just want to make a quick video, man. Hopefully some people comment. But I want to know why you guys like RC. You know, whether it's cars, boats, drones, anything. I also might want to get a drone, man, because there's one. A guy did drones and dogs, or is it? I think it's drones and dogs. He does some cool video, man. He got one from Banggood for like 20 bucks, I think, or under 20 bucks. That seemed pretty cool, man. Just a little thing, but I just want to know why you guys like RC. I'll tell you why I do. You know, as a kid, I loved. All right. And as I got through teens, I really didn't care too much about it. Until about 5 years ago, I got into it. And why I did that, you know, I don't 100% know, but I've liked, you know, pretty much my whole life. But then I kind of got mad, so I stopped. Now, obviously 5 years later, I'm back into it. So yeah, my reason pretty much, you know, I used to have some back in the day from Radio Shack. You know, like the Tyco. I had like I never had like a boat, but I had like the Tyco. I had like the I think it was like the hovercraft. Like it was green. It was really cool. The hovercraft, and then like a Tyco one where the tires were plastic, but then when you go a little faster, they would expand. I don't know what the name of that one is, but I'm sure you guys know. Leave a comment if you guys know, because that one I can't remember. But I think pretty much kind of the, you know, the main thing, my uncle always had like a hobby grade one. Not always, but he had. Which I believe, I thought it was a Traxxas, but now I think it's like a Tamiya or Tamiya. It was kind of like, I know he had like, later on, like in the 2000s, like some buggy, I remember. And then when I was younger, he had like a sort of like a, I think it was probably a stadium truck, but it would always like, I don't know what part it was. I don't think it was the ESC. It was like something, I would say by the rear shock tower, had like where all the wires went into, and it was like, it had like something metal around it. I don't know what it's called, but that thing would just burn out all the time. So I would barely get to drive it. So that kind of, I wouldn't say gave me, you know, depression, but kind of sad, because I loved, you know, you had that, but it would like never work. I remember I took it to my cabin in Canada, Lake of the Woods, so that's pretty far away from here. But remember I took it up once. I barely drove it because it would just overheat. That part would just overheat and then stop. So I think that's pretty much my main thing, like that, you know. I can never have one that would last long. And throughout the years, obviously now older, I can pay. And I think that's why. But two, obviously I'm not the type that can just drive for like hours. You know, like one battery pack, I'm pretty much good. Plus I don't like to be out in the sun too much, because it's kind of going away, but I get sunburned quick as a mofo. But yeah, man, I think that's why personally I like, because I never had one that I could afford, that I could maintain. And that's why you got to get hobby grade too, because you can get parts for it. Obviously we know that, the RC people, but the younger people, I think they obviously think that hobby grade is like indestructible, which that's not the case. There's always, you know, Traxxas, Arma, Team Corrali, they all got problems, man. But if you can buy parts for it, that makes the difference. But yeah, so that's my story. Let me know your guys's. If you want to make another video about it, do that too, man, because I would like to hear it. And also, we know RC can piss us off. That's why I'll tell you why I got out of it. I had, you know, back in the day, I had the Arma Typhon 6S. I think these were like the V2 Armas from 5 years ago. I don't know if that was a fly or B. I had the Creighton, the Senton 6S, which I hated that thing so much. You know, for what I do, that thing sucks. I don't mean the car sucks, but yeah. And I think I had the Rustler the 2-wheel drive. That was my first RC car back into this. But the thing, you know, like trying to fix stuff, that's the thing that pisses me off, because I hate fixing stuff. And that was not a fart, that was my knee. If you guys heard that, I'm getting old. Man, I remember one day, I think we were driving with my buddies. They're probably not watching this, but if you are, we had good times. My buddy has a video too on his channel from like 5 years ago. But I remember I stripped a screw on the Kraton. That did it for me. I just got pissed. I didn't want to do it. I sold the cars to my buddy, because I remember I threw it out in the backyard here too. I just took it and tossed it, and then never did it again after that. But my buddy still has that car, and I think the Sentin, he sold the Typhon 6S, but I guess the dude crashed it, and I think it was destroyed or something. But yeah, that's my story. Let me know yours. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and yeah.